Hello YouTube, this is Galactic Marine 501 slash jexamwolfexia, and sorry, my face just went out of frame. I'm here with a custom update on Lunamaria Hawk's Gunner Zaku. As you can see, I did the inside of the mouthpiece black, and I'm actually going to weather that now, like weather it out so it turns pink again. And I'm actually going to show you how I do that. Really, with Sharpie, all you have to do is just sort of scratch it a bit, and you can give it a nice weathered. Because I think this is a vent for something or other. But when you scratch, you're likely going to hit the places that are most exposed, which are the places where the smoke would have the most chance to get out of the way of. Therefore are going to be the places that are least weathered. I would just use my water technique, but I don't want to separate the whole head. Actually, you know what? I could do that, but the mono eye is really tight in there. You know, actually, I guess... Oh, yeah, there we go. There. Yeah, I could pop the mono eye out. So, I may end up doing my water technique on this. But I actually like the way that turned out, so I think I may end up doing that with rays too. But yeah, so anyway, here's the head. You can see now it's got the pink showing through again, which I like. I have to say that looks really cool. And over time, like if I pose and repose, I'll be sure just to rub that a little more as I do, and it'll get even less weathered. Now onto the rifle. I painted in a lot of black. I actually did the plug here for the part. I was going to separate it to do the inside of the plug, but then I thought, how much are you actually going to see that, and what are going to be the repercussions? And I realized that the repercussions of separating the thing are going to be terrible, because I did that already, and I broke 2 pegs the first time. So, yeah. The 2 pegs actually, the peg was actually this end peg, which I was lucky to break that one because it's held on by this end piece. And I painted the inside black, which shows off a lot nicer. You can't really see it because I can't get it close enough to the camera. Now, I used my cobalt silver Gundam marker for this scope here. I have to say it came out really, really well. But, so anyway, that's the rifle. Right there. Nice long rifle. I love this rifle. Now, actually, just a side note, I'm not displaying this kit with the rifle now. Like, I haven't been using the rifle to display this kit. I don't know why. I just thought it would be awesome to have, and it is awesome to have this one with the, just the gun and rays with the heat hawk, because I do have the 1 to 144th, which I'm only going to display with the rifle. Because the heat hawk and machine gun. The machine gun is fine on that one, so I may end up displaying that with the machine gun and this one with the rifle, but whatever. And I took off the clips because I haven't done those yet. I'm actually going to, no, I'm not going to line the clips. What am I saying? There's nothing in there that's lineable. I mean, I could detail them, but I can't do that kind of detailing very well. Now, on the cylinder, this, I know it looks like crap, but it was meant to, and there's a reasoning behind that, because this is a thruster. I decided that it would be okay to have black on the sides, like the thrust, and the propellant, sort of like char on there. Not char, different. It's different. But anyway, There's just an ever so slight bit on the sides. But I think I got mostly where I was intending to paint, but you know, I decided to go, instead of trying to fix it, just go glass is half full. And as I'm doing this, I'm noticing things where, like, I could have done stuff. Now, this I may go back over in red later. Actually, I'm gonna sort of tell you guys something. You know, in case you want to know or haven't figured this one out, I don't want to say that you're stupid, but if you haven't figured this one out by now, you may in fact be suffering from a case I like to call extreme stupidity, because it is kind of obvious. But a good way to coat, like, lighter colors, like to put lighter colors on, and it does give them a nice metallic finish. If you don't want the metallic finish, you can just use the silver Sharpie. Silver Sharpie, and if you just coat it once with the color of your choice, then it'll leave a metallic finish. However, as you add more coats of the color of your choice, you get less of a metallic finish. And that's the cheap solution. I have white Gundam markers, so if I don't want a metallic finish, I use a white Gundam marker coated in the color of my choice. But yeah. So anyway, I also detailed the inside right now. Actually, I had started by doing the Phantom. Then I stopped. I gave up on the Phantom because I decided that I'm going to need to wait to do those until I figure out a good strategy. I don't want to just go gung-ho into it and screw it up, because I'm not going to be getting another one of these because they aren't very cheap. So, yeah, I stopped with the Phantom. Then, for some reason, like, I thought I was going to go do Rei's Zaku, but I decided to do Luna's because I only had to do one shield, and I wanted to know, like, what I had to do for the shield, just so I could plan it out on this one. So I wouldn't screw up, so I wouldn't do one totally different and, like, totally better or worse than the other, which would be weird on that one. Whereas on this one, if I screw it up just a tiny bit, you know, it's not going to be like one is significantly different. But that was because I thought I was going to paint the inside, but then I realized I don't have a similar enough color to either the Rei or Luna's paint job to paint the inside well. So I ended up just detailing it. Because I have to say, on this one, because they're not trying to be child safe like the high grade, I guess, was, and they give you pointy spikes, I have to say the focus is drawn away from the inside of the shield, so it doesn't look half bad that it doesn't have the proper pink in there. Actually, now that I'm looking, I find more channels lined. That's the problem with lining. You see a channel, then you miss it, and like if you see it, you kind of gotta go back in if you have your lining marker. But yeah, sorry, I'm kind of doing it as I talk, but yeah. So I did do the channels on there. I did the line on the arm there. I lined the shoulder. I didn't line the back of the arm because this channel is very shallow. Oh heck, yeah, this looks fine. Oh yeah, that actually did really well. And I have to tell you guys, here's my secret for, like, fixing up Gundam markers. Like, I don't use Gundam marker for lining now. I use Sharpie because I can get it down in there the same way. And it has an advantage over Gundam marker, which is I can rub it off easily, but it stays afterward. Oh god. I can't do that with a blanket, though. Haha. That was odd. Oh well, I've got a stain stick. Actually, I had planned for that, so. There we are. I actually had the stain stick right there, so. I knew it was going to happen at one point. But anyway, onto the chest. I did the thruster and the phantom pack, or the wizard pack, and I actually colored the polycap. I painted the polycap black. Now, I'm actually going to start assembling this, because I didn't show you guys this, and Robert184 always does this, and I like his reviews a lot, so I decided that I'd do it. Yeah, you get the stomach joint, you just put it in there, which is cool. It's a nice feature, nice addition. Then you put the waist joint, which I haven't shown you. I painted all 4 of the skirt rockets black. I painted the indents on the skirt black. I did not paint the white on the grenades, however I would love to do that at some point. Next I'm going to go over the legs. On the sides I painted those, and then inside the thruster. This side I painted those little things, and on the back I painted the thruster, and I painted the thrusters on the feet too. Same on the other legs, so I'm not going to go over that too. I'm also not going to pose this with the gun, just because it's hard to do. And when you get this thing, when you get the parts that we've gone over put together, I have to say, I mean, with some kits that I've lined, I end up getting sort of a cartoony look. With this one, I think it really does look like a piece of xenography. And in case you don't know what xenography is, they actually made a line of incredibly accurate suits from Xeon. I don't know if they've done any Zaft suits, because Zaft is basically second generation Xeon. Actually, Neo Xeon would be second generation. Zaft is Seed Xeon. But yeah. So anyway, I have to say the lines make this one look a lot better. So yeah. Thanks for watching. See you guys at the next review, which will be of the updated Rey Zabarel Zaku Phantom. Probably, I don't think I'm going to get the rockets done by then. I'm just going to leave them for now. But, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys. And I haven't done the Heat Hawks or the rifles yet. I'm going to do those last, so yeah. I'll show you those in Rey's custom video.